everyone, welcome to another episode of VIVEBITES. I'm Yu-kai Chou from HTC, and today we're going to talk about how to enhance openness within the remote framework inside VR. So openness is the sense of transparency and accountability and openness between people, vulnerability. So in the physical office workspace, usually we bond with our coworkers, right? When we're open to them, when we start to share some personal stories, our family members went into some scenarios, some hard times. And because of that vulnerability and openness, we feel bonded. We feel like we are actually here with a family and we want to stay here. And also there's a sense of transparency, right? You interact with your superiors and sometimes they'll chit chat and they'll tell you things that are important, right? Again, in a remote environment, it's not that people don't want to be open. It's not that they try not to be transparent. It's that there's no trigger again. They just only send you email when they have to send you email when there's something important. They don't try to stop you from learning about it, but they don't proactively say, hey, I want to share things I'm vulnerable about, right? I don't want to proactively share something that is transparent, but is not important at this very moment. Right. And so a lot of time when you're working remotely, you just feel a disconnect to people. You don't feel as open. You feel a sense of a closed feeling. And so when we look at the sense of openness in VR, that's a place where people can bond. And I keep coming back to saying that the most important VR experience is tier 8 VR tracking, empathetic VR tracking, right? Our empathy can go in the VR world. We see people smile, we see them being sad. And if you can connect to another person on a human level in VR while they're chit-chatting, while you're having a meeting, while they're interacting with them, then you can build an openness. You see someone talk about something happened to their daughters, and you see them being sad, and you can show that sense of sadness, and you can say, I'm so sorry. Here's the experience I went through 7 years ago. And it was so hard at the time, but I survived through it, and hopefully this can encourage you, right? That level of bonding, that vulnerability creates lifelong friendship, makes people want to stay in a workplace. And so, that type of openness and empathetic VR connection is just so important in the VR space. And of course, when you're in VR, it's easier for companies to, communicate information. There could be information on the wall. There could be all these things that just say, hey, everyone should know about these things when you come into the VR. It's like putting a poster in the office, whatnot. Everyone will get a memo, and it's not just another email out of, their 500 emails a day. It's they go into the VR work environment and they see, oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's someone's birthday. That's really nice. And so that's how we enhance openness in VR. And that concludes this episode of VIVEBITES. I'll see you in the next one. This is Yu-kai Chou, signing off.